Alright, I think we're getting something figured out here. Haha. Alright, welcome in everybody. We missed a little bit of stuff here. We're trying to get some stuff sorted. Alright, I think we're... Let's not have that playing over. Alright, there we go. That's sent out. We're live. We're getting some stuff figured out. Let's see. Looks like EJ Luna here is our first place qualifier at uh, Michigan International. Please ignore some of the overlays and stuff. We're still getting some stuff figured out. Let's see where. See what we can figure out. Alright. So EJ Luna got qualified P1. Doesn't look like it's gonna let me view him. I don't think anybody is out on track at the moment. So we're just gonna kind of look around and wait for the session to start. Looks like they are gridding up right now. Oh, no, I lied. My bad. Rolling out for qualifying. May do this. Way too much going on trying to figure this all out right now, so do apologize. Please bear with me. Give me something here. Give me something. Still trying to figure it out, so there we go. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, this is gonna be a fun night of trying to figure things out. Nope. Alright. Not that one. Alright. We'll just do the tower. It's the best I got. Oh, okay. So this is warm up. We missed quali. That's what it is. Gotcha. Ugh. So, who was our number one qualifier? Let's figure out who our number one qualifier here was. Looking like EJ Luna, yes, was our number one qualifier. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. It's gonna be a learning curve, but you know, I have faith that I'll figure something out, one way or another. Everybody's getting warmed up. It's like, got a few guys up in the low 39s. It's a pretty decent lap time. Everybody seems to be pretty close though. Out of everybody that's ran in practice, everybody's only separated by about half a second, which is pretty decent. Got another minute to go here. Dallas Seward coming in with a 39.6. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. Have anybody real close on track? Looks like... Nope. There we go. These two guys are fairly close on track. Just getting a little bit of racing in, getting used to that dirty air. Looks like we're gonna have some good racing tonight though. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. I know it'll take a little bit of time, and I know it'll be a little bit easier once I find someone to be here with me.
Alright, same speech we give every week.
And I can still hear Steven.
We make this all up to us. We're either going to have a good one or a bad one. You know, we've had a lot of fun usually first half of the race, and kind of the back half kind of turns into a crack. Let's see if we can, you know, pull this one out strong. And not have a repeat.
Let's see if we can,
you know, Lucas Oil. That will not be tolerated,
just do
so you two,
one
you know, play nice.
These right here.
But other than that,
Haha. We'll do that. Silence that real quick. We'll figure out a little bit more as we go here. Be a little bit more professional next time we get through here. Looks like we're getting ready to grid up, so let's see what we got as far as our lineup on the grid. Let's get rid of... We'll get there. Alright, we got EJ Luna starting in P1 up on the front of the grid there. Josh Benoit, yeah, that's what we're going to go with, Benoit. Starting in P2. Second row, we're going to have Bill Daniels and Arabia Caton, the third. Ethan Amberg and Brad Haldane in row 3. Rob Collier and Dustin Franklin in row 4. Scott Bellum and Dallas Seward in row 5. Tim Henderson and Thomas Ferreira in row 6. Again, we'll figure out the right buttons next time. Looks like row 7 we're going to have Isaac Singleton and Daniel Maddox. Cody Tabor and Stephen Downton in row 8. Row 9 is going to be Austin Brooks and Darren McCabe. And row 10 is going to be Javon Thompson and David White. Should be a pretty good race tonight here in Michigan. Excited to see how these boys run. Let's go ahead and get focused on our leader up here. It's going to be, I believe, 100 laps tonight. Sounds about right. Yep, 100 laps. Let's see what everybody's running. Looks like EJ is going to be in the Chevy Silverado up here. Benoit is going to be in the Toyota, followed by 3 Chevys. Another Toyota, Ford, Chevy. Bellum's in a Ford. Seward and Henderson are both in Toyotas. Got another Chevy back there with Ferrara. Singleton's in a Toyota. Got Maddox in a Chevy. Tabor and Downton in Fords. Brooks and McCabe in Chevys. Thompson in a Ford. And rounding out the field in a Chevy, we got White. Nice mixed up field. Quite a bit of Chevys out there, but just like every other league in existence. Should be a nice fun race. And let's get rid of that whole thing up top. We'll see what happens here when we get going. Hopefully they can keep it clean off the line, no incidents. If we do, it'll be testing our skills a little bit, seeing what we learned. We'll go from there. Looks like we're gonna get rolling here. Let's back the camera off a little bit. SDK seems to like being right up on those cars, watching the driver's eyes. Got 21 drivers out here tonight. Should be a pretty nice battle. We'll see who comes out on top. I got my money probably on EJ. I've raced with him before. He's a good guy and he knows what he's doing. But we will see. We'll also get some numbers figured out and get the actual drivers' numbers put in there. Tonight we just have a little iRacing / SDK fill in. I'd like to have their numbers the way they are on their trucks on there, but I got some learning to do. So going into turn 3, pace truck will be pulling off. Just one quick lap and we'll get started here. Did not get track temps or anything for tonight, but I'm sure it's a nice toasty one. Should be a good tire wear battle and see what happens as they're closing up the field here on that outside row. EJ is going to take control here going into I believe it's Geico start zone. And we're off. Green flag's in the air. Still side by side at the line. EJ is getting a little bit of run into turn 1. Still staying low. Stays low all the way into the corner. 21s of Benoit slots in right behind as they're all kind of getting single file. Looks like everybody might just kind of hang out and chill up front, not push it too hard. I say that as Benoit decides to take it to the inside. Nice little battle going on here up front. Everybody trading positions, figuring out where they're going to be. Looks like Javon did not grid. Singleton's already down a couple laps. Might have missed a little bit of an incident back there somewhere. Let me know if volumes need adjusted or anything. It's kind of a last minute adjustment and all that, so we'll see what we need to do there. 2 laps in, still side by side for the lead. Looks like Daniels is going to be joining this fight a little bit. Amberg and Collier just sitting back there side by side waiting to see what happens. Pulling away a little bit on Caton. And I'll learn these guys' first names as I get more used to it. And do it a little bit more. Still side by side. These guys know what they're doing. We'll see how it affects their tires and all that in the long run, of course. Only 3 laps into this race. Gonna be a long one. Biggest gainer so far is gonna be Cody Tabor. He's gained 5 spots, it looks like. He's back in 10th place, started in 15th. Don't want to leave this battle quite yet, but we'll take a look through the field here in just a minute. And still holding everybody real close here. Everybody's still battling real tight. Looks like Daniels is going to take the lead. Benoit dropped back a little bit. He might have burnt his tires up there. I think EJ is kind of just sitting on that high line, letting everybody battle out, do what they want to do as he's controlling his car, or his truck. Everybody's still right there though. Everybody's still on it. All it takes is one incident and who knows what'll happen. best lap so far looks like it's also gone to Rob Collier. He's doing pretty good for himself. Up 2 positions back there in 5th place. Again, just looks like he's kind of sitting there waiting out, seeing where everybody's going to go. Ooh, taking it 3 wide into turn 1 here. See who's going to come on out in front. They're getting a little bit tight. Let's go back and focus on them a little bit. Still, nope. Ooh, 30 gets into the wall a little bit there. Don't know if he was pushed up in there, just got into it, what happened. He's going to drop back a little bit. Hopefully we'll see him a little bit later in the race. They're all just single file right up front here. See where the 30 dropped back to. Looks like we're back in 10th place. Got a nice little battle back here too. Everybody's 2 by 2. Just clean, simple racing right now. Everybody's looking at it like we still got 93 laps to go. No sense in wrecking it now. Also, I just realized I forgot my trading paints, so let's see these guys' nice liveries here. Wait for that to load. That should be that'll explain why these guys' trucks look a little bit simple. As we got a change for the lead, going back racing here up front. It's like 21's coming back. Not letting EJ get away that easy. There we go. Still getting some paints loaded here, so it might just be another minute or 2. We'll see these guys' actual paints. Rob Collier over there in the Temu truck in P3 now. There's EJ's real paint. Looks like PepsiCo number 81. He's going to be dropping back to 3rd place. Amberg taking the lead. Benoit in the 46, not the 21. Going to be taking 2nd place. Going to have to fight off Rob Collier by the looks of it though. We're still 2 wide back here, fighting with EJ. And Daniels. Let's see, farther back in the field, it looks like we got a little bit more battling going on. Gonna be right here with, right behind Caton again. Dallas Seward back here, trying to get himself a position, working that line. EJ still right on Benoit's bumper. And let's see if we can just show the top 20. We're gonna stop showing the split just for that one driver who didn't even make the start. Still, everybody's running clean. Doesn't seem like we've had any issues yet. A little bit of battling back here between Mr. Collier and Tim Henderson. That PRS number 7. He's holding him true. Taking that low line. Let's see if he can make the pass coming out of 2 here. Oh. Looks like Rob's going to fight right back on that high line. Get the run out of the corner. Alright. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a cockpit cam going here. Mr. Bill Daniels. Actually, yeah, we'll get Bill Daniels. Where are we at? Show that banking in that corner. See him working that steering wheel real nice there. Unfortunately, the truck seemed to have some bars in the way to block our view, but it's a nice little sight. Looks like he's getting passed on the low side there by Mr. Tim Henderson. Ooh, but he's going to fight right back on the high line. Coming out of 4 across the line. Hey? Alright. Let's get on back over here. There's a battle for the lead brewing by the looks of it. I want to make sure we get that for you guys. Bumper to bumper on that backstretch. Ooh, Rob doesn't look like he's having it. These guys are real close. Oh, looks like we got our first caution. What are we looking at here? Where are we at? I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Steven down here looks like he has a little bit of damage. Let's see if we can... I don't know how to get back to replays, but looks like everything's fine. It looks like he got it gathered back up. Maybe a little bit of damage to that front end. It doesn't look like I have anything to go back to that moment, so just gonna stay alive here. If we get a big one later on that I am able to catch, then we'll go from there. Dallas doesn't look to have any damage. Isaac, good looking Sharpie car. Can't really tell about any damage though with the way those lines are, so don't believe he has any though. Then Steven back here, a little bit of damage to that front left. Not too bad though. Looks like everybody's going to be entering the pits, probably getting some tires as EJ's pushing Ethan down the pits. Let's see who we can get coming out of the pit lane first. That's going to be our best camera. And looks like first out of pit lane is going to be Darren McCabe, up 17 positions from the start. Be interested to know what kind of huh? It looks like he might have just done a drive-through, possibly. Let's see. Nope. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like he actually stopped in his box, so maybe he missed his box or something, but he did run straight through in that PRS setup's number 16. Really like the way that number looks. Good looking truck. Got a PRS setup's number 5 over here as well. PRS setup showing out strong here. Let's see. Looks like our leader at the time of caution, which would have been, I believe, either EJ or Luna, have dropped all the way back to 8th place. So, oh, there we go. They're coming through the pits again. First two there. Looks like Thomas Ferreira is going to stay out, so maybe they were getting a lap back or something that I didn't notice. Not 100% sure on that, but something we'll have to figure out. Everybody's kind of getting themselves sorted. Also, something else I'll have to figure out. All of the gaps that you guys are seeing tonight are going to be the gap to the leader, not to the car in front, in case you didn't already figure that out. So we'll have to see what's going on there. See if there's a button that I need to add or just what I need to do for that. So, looks like the pace truck has its lights off, so we're going to be going green this time. Be Ferreira and Collier on our front row, followed by Brooks and Henderson second row. See if any of them decide to give each other a push or anything off the start, try to get a better launch.
Green, green, green.
We're off and running. Looks like Ferreira got a nice jump on Collier there. Brooks followed him right on up, and he shifts to that high side. As EJ switches to low side right there, right in front of Benoit. Gonna run that middle line. Gonna go up and block Collier. Yep, that's what it looks like. Blocks Collier, make sure that that run gets stopped as much as he could. Collier doesn't care, he's gonna take that lead right back from him. And, oh, he's gonna go almost into that wall. Looks like the three went, oh, they're getting a little rough and bumpy. EJ is gonna try to chase down Collier up there for the lead, but we're gonna sit here and watch this for a minute. They're getting a little spicy. As, oh, Ferreira gets up into that wall, he's gonna fall back quite a bit. Hopefully he can keep it clean. Keep an eye on that. Sorry about that. Should have muted that a while ago. It's like top four up here, kind of pulling away a little bit. Ethan Amberg back there in fifth, sitting about half a second behind Tim Henderson. Tim looks like he's going to be pushing Benoit up there, trying to use that draft to get some extra speed on these guys up front. We might have a good battle brewing here between Collier and Luna. I'd be interested to know if, oh, we got another yellow back here. Looks like, oh, big wreck, big wreck. Oh, still got trucks wrecking. Alright, we are gonna stop that one. Let's rewind. We gotta see what happened. Alright, looks like we're gonna watch Mr. Thomas Ferreira drop back a little bit here on the field. Let's go to the wide view and see what we see. Looks like he just got a little bit loose coming out of that corner right here. We're gonna slow it down a bit. Yep. Hooked the 95 right there. Right into the bellum there. 95 almost going over. Thankfully truck stayed down. Everybody's safe. We're still getting trucks wrecking on down the field. Alright. Let's view this one more time while these guys are still under caution. But let's get a nice cockpit view here from... Let's get it from Scott Bellum. See what he saw. Watch it in real time. Just show how quickly these guys have to react. Nice helmet cam. See if he can keep it off the wall. It's like, oh, he almost managed to. Man, that's gotta suck. He almost made it out of there. Alright, let's get back going live. Guys are pacing here. See if anybody... Looks like some guys went into the pits. Probably some of the guys that didn't go the first time around or got a little bit of damage from that one. Hopefully the trucks are loud enough for you guys. Don't want it to be eardrum breaking, but also don't want it to be too quiet. Two cautions in here on lap 22 out of 100. Lights are still on the truck, so it looks like we have at least one more lap to go on caution here. Guys look like they might be stacking up. EJ Luna has lane choice as well, so see. Looks like he might take the high line for the start, possibly. Yeah, lights are off on the pace truck, and he is going to take the low line. Alright. So we're going back to the same little battle we had here in the beginning between EJ Luna and Ethan Amberg, with Dustin Franklin and Brad Haldane starting in that second row. See that Rob Collier is back there alongside Arabia Caton. So Arabia making a bit of progress back up towards the front after those issues early on, getting into the wall, slowing them down. So far, tonight's fastest lap is held by, looks like, Thomas Ferreira at a 39.34. That is during the race, that is not including qualifying, so it's a pretty quick lap time. We'll see if these guys bring it down anymore towards the end of this race, and as we're rolling it up to the box here. EJ is going to take that green flag, get a jump out on Ethan. Looks like Dustin's going to follow him right on through here. Once again, numbers on this side on the tower are off a bit. Definitely need to make sure that those numbers get fixed, but for now that'll be okay. We'll figure that out. Looks like Ethan's going to be shoving Dustin all the way down that backstretch. Gets a little loose going into turn 3 by the looks of it, and Rob's going to take advantage of that. Going into turn 3, switch on back here to him. Ethan's going to have that run coming out of the corner. Bunch of guys back behind look like they're praying, just playing, getting ready to pounce if anything were to happen here. It's wording I was trying to use. Quite a few guys, they're just out front. EJ and Dustin just kind of chilling. Back towards the back, we got some movement coming around. It's like 3 wide, bunch of battling. Some of these guys probably have the pace to be up front, not back where they are. Got a little wrapped up or unfortunate timing. Something going on there. Like a couple of them are using their bumpers a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Still keeping it clean though, and that's what we like to see. Up front, looks like Dustin's going to be closing back in a little bit. Ethan got back past Rob. Nice little fight up here for the lead. Still got 70 something laps to go. I'm not good at that quick of math. I think it's like 74 roughly. So, still bumper to bumper up front. Looks like we got someone up there in the wall. Didn't see who that was. Looks like it's gonna be Tim Henderson. Sure that he'll be making that up here shortly. Back up front, we got a new fastest lap overall here from Darian McCabe at a 39.24. These guys are picking up the pace. And we still have a lot of racing to go. One thing that they do have to worry about though, if they're picking up the pace, they gotta watch those tires. You know what, Jordan? I am your driver in PSCRL, but this is I'm shooting my shot, seeing what I can do. If I'm good at it, you know, we'll see what goes from there. But we will be racing on Saturday. I might be streaming that over on my personal Twitch channel, but we will see what happens there. Yeah, James, these guys seem to know what they're doing pretty well. I've raced with them a few times. I did miss quite a few races this season, so I didn't mind stepping in the booth, taking over, commentating and all that. And I do appreciate Steven for giving me the chance to do that. So, shout out to Steven over there. Back, where's he at right now? He is in 15th. We'd go back and watch the truck, but we got a nice little battle going here with Dallas Seward. And nice trucks over here. Rob Collier up here leading this little pack. Dustin still sitting right there on him. You know what, Noah? Like, I'm not the Dega Boys. I'm not gonna be screaming in my mouth or in my mic. Ugh. Long day at work. But I will be using a different mic next week if Steven allows me to do it again. So, we'll see what happens there. Still bumper to bumper up here. Oh, they're gonna be pushing into turn one. Trying to push each other up on that high line, I think. Trying to get some, Okay, James. I see how it is. Anyway, these guys are doing some good fighting. Brooks coming out of nowhere. Wasn't even paying attention to that. Coming up, looks like he's gonna give EJ a little bit of a fight. These guys are giving some good racing, good clean racing, which is nice to see. Back further in the field, got some battling going on. A little bit of 2 wide, 3 wide moments here and there, not too bad. Gotta turn off Steam notifications next time too. Learning experience, but we'll get there. Everybody's kind of just chilling, just racing, keeping it clean at the moment. Be 66, 67, something like that laps when they hit the line coming around next time. Yeah, I know, James. I know. Appreciate the, coming and checking out the stream, though. I'm better driving than what we all saw there, but incidents happen, is what it is. Still running 2 wide up here for, looks like 3rd place as he slots in behind. Man, they're loving pushing on these bumpers going into these corners. Don't know why we had a truck slow on the bottom there. That was interesting. Looks like he is a couple laps down. He's still running slow. I have to ask him what happened later on in the race. Doesn't look like he has much, if any, damage. But Going back up to the front here. Looks like we got EJ trying to make a pass down low. Or keep the position down low, my bad. McCabe's going to take the position though. He's going to try to chase down Brooks. Benoit's back there in 10th. Looks like he fell back a little bit. Seward's holding good though. I'm sure he'll be pretty happy with where he's at right now. Still single wide all the way back through here. A little bit of close racing. Might have some 2 wide action coming up here. Some nice looking trucks here tonight out at Michigan International. Looks like we got a Seward fan over here. Let's take a look at this nice Air Jordan's number 38 while we're waiting for a little bit of action to come popping up. Looks like he's gonna have Brad Haldane coming up on him. Nice looking number 29 Morin Toyota. Couple guys back there battling PRS and something else. Ooh, looks like Brad Haldane swerving in to avoid Dallas. Dallas might have gotten the wall bit there. Hopefully it didn't pack the rear end of that truck too much. Didn't dent it in or anything. Falling back to 11th. And let's see. Still kind of hanging out up front. Everybody's just running what they need to do. McCabe might be trying to push Brooks a bit here. See if they can get him to burn his tires up, maybe. McCabe's still running that slightly higher line though, so he's going to get that run out of the corner. McCabe's banking on that draft down the straight though. And looks like might have, yep, still back here battling a little bit. Not a whole lot going on up front. These guys are just racing side by side. We'll see if Cody or Dallas can claim it here on the back straight. Dallas sending it in. Gonna slot in between the 2 guys here. Tell Cody that that position is his. If Cody wants it, he's gonna have to fight for it. Looks like Darren fell off up here a little bit up front. Bit of a gap growing. Maybe just got a little bit loose or something. He seems to be regaining that time. EJ's still sitting back there. Everybody's just kind of maintaining gaps right now. So we got these guys, Isaac Singleton and Cody again, 2 wide. See if Isaac can claim the position down the straight here. Seems to be the way to go at this track here tonight. Out on the high side, that way you can get the run out the corner. Got a little bit of bumper to bumper up front by the looks of it. Everybody's just kind of hanging out, running the race. Got about 60 laps to go right now. Be 59 when we hit the line this time around. Everybody's getting in that groove, calming down, just putting their head down and turning laps. No sense in getting the truck wrecked out right now. They do all have 1 fast repair, but some of these guys have been in wreck already and definitely had to use it. Watch bumpers go flying a little bit earlier. And these guys are just pulling away. EJ is now a second behind Darren Biggest gap we've seen. Oh, and there's a caution. Where are we at? Who do we got? Oh, Dallas is involved. Oh, man. Alright, let's rewind it here. Let's see what we got. Oh, looks like it might have been Dallas all on his own. Oh, nope. Looks like Isaac got into the wall a bit, came down. Dallas wasn't expecting it, got loose, and let's see. Looks like he just barely avoided the wall. Turned the wheel at the right time and got that truck back going straight. But it was just enough to bring out that caution. Gonna be back in 17th now for that start. These guys are all getting lined up. Let's see if anybody heads into that pit lane. Sure, some of these guys that have been on these tires for a little while have appreciated the fact that there's a nice little timing for some new tires. Looks like everybody's going to be slotting into that pit lane entrance. Let's see who comes out. Looks like we got a lap car there that skipped out on the pits. And another lap car just went by there. Who do we got coming out first off the line here? EJ does have that first box. Looks like he's still going to come out third. We got Brooks and McCabe coming out in first and second. And not sure between the rest of them who's going to be slotting into third. I believe it was EJ, but Ethan might have just sneaked it through there. They're trying to catch back up to this pace car. Let's see. Trying to see if anybody... Oh, I don't have the perms to drag anyone into the box right now, or into the booth, so maybe next time. But for now, we'll just hang out. Looks like I completely missed Austin and Darren going back into the pits again. So Ethan is going to be our starting truck out here. Looks like the pace truck lights are off, so next time we come back around to the line will be green flag. Amberg and Luna are on the front row. Franklin and Collier are on the second row there. Collier has been up there all night. He might be a good contender tonight, but Luna and Amberg have also been up there all night. So we will see. We're just under halfway through this race. Oh, Amberg having a little bit of connectivity issues by the looks of it. So keep our eyes on Luna here for a minute. Hopefully it gets sorted out by the time we get back to the line. I hate to see him have issues and take him out of this race like that. Pace truck's pulling off. Still don't see Amberg. He's kind of popping in and out. And he's going to take the jump. And we'll see Hopefully his connectivity gets itself sorted. Gonna have to focus on the truck in P2 for now. Blinking in and out real bad. Looks like EJ's gonna try to take it down low on Dustin. They're all leaving plenty of room for Ethan up top. Don't want to get caused in an incident up front when they've been running clean like this all race. Benoit found his way back up front as well. Haven't seen him up front since the very beginning of the race. Looks like there might have been a little bit of contact. Rob Collier slotting in right behind EJ. Nope, going below the apron. Fighting here. 3 wide into turn 1. And oh no, Benoit's blinking now. A little bit of sideways action back there. Is there 4 wide maybe? 4 wide maybe? Possibly? Kind of hard to tell. 3 wide definitely. EJ right there in the middle. I'm sure that's not where he wants to be right now. Out front, Benoit and Franklin are battling for the lead. Better hope for a miracle. I'm hoping for a miracle that you're going to come out and win this thing, Dallas. Still side by side. Looks like Franklin's going to slot in right there behind Benoit. And I was just talking about how he fell back, too. Ooh, Rob Collier's going to take him on the low side there. Slot right back up in front of him. Man, these guys are providing some good racing tonight. Make sure, if you haven't already, like and share the stream. That way we can get this grown. Hopefully, Steven will let me do it again. Definitely enjoying this. Be much more enjoyable with someone else in the booth here with me as well. So, if y'all know anybody, go ahead and shoot me a DM on Discord. Let me know. 2 wide here for 3rd place between Ethan Amberg and Tim Henderson. Still, oh, and we got another yellow. Where are we at here? Arabia, nope. Darren, nope, he's been parked there. Steven, nope. Maybe I missed something. Let's go ahead and rewind it back and see. Oh, okay. You just pulled down to the bottom of the track and I guess it caused a caution. Interesting. Don't know what the reasoning was there. Hopefully everything is all good. No, wow. You're not hoping that Dallas is going to come out and win this thing, Noah? Shameful. It's going to be our 4th caution of the night as we're rolling right here on the halfway mark. 50 laps down. 50 laps to go. See if anybody slots on into the pits here. A lot of them, longest streak looks like about 5 laps since the last pit, so I don't expect too many of them to come down unless they're just getting fuel. Nope, doesn't look like we're going to have anybody come down. Oh, we did get 1 truck. Looks like 93, but I don't have a number 93. Yes, I do. That is Javon. He did end up coming on out to the track. He did make a pass. So I don't know when he came out to the track. Does not tell me how many laps down he is. But he is, he's out. And he's leaving the pits here. Looks like Benoit is going to be our leader for the start here. Have at least 1 more lap to go on the pacing here under the caution. Let's see if Doesn't look like I have a thing set up to be able to see the last time everybody put in all their stints yet. So that might be something that I have to look into next time, for next week. Be nice to see. Looks like Javon is, according to my SDK, the interval for him is about 17 minutes. So he's down quite a few laps. Definitely got a late start, but we'll see. He's already made up one position there. You can see his name down there on the bottom. 19 laps down. So definitely, you know, if we have enough cautions, he might be able to come back, but we're hoping for a clean race. So we'll see what comes with that. Hopefully, he'll make up some positions just of a couple people who've ended up in the pits or out of the race for whatever reason. And the lights are off on the pace truck. Everybody's got 2x2 all the way back. Benoit and Henderson on that front row. Got Collier on the bottom of that second row, and Amber over on the outside. Franklin on the inside of the third row, and Luna on the outside of the third row. Pretty good position to be starting here. Seen a couple guys make that jump from back there out to get to the lead, so we'll see what he can do. We're coming to the line. Looks like Benoit's gonna wait till that very last second to get going. Oh, connection issues once again. Take a look at Henderson here, that way we don't hopefully have camera popping around like that. You know what, Noah? We'll get there. We're still figuring some things out, so Discord notification should have been off because streamer mode should be on. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's fixed. We're still figuring things out, so do apologize for that. Anyway, up front we got these guys getting sorted out here off that start. Looks like Amberg's still blinking back there. Hopefully we can get that cleaned up. I know that from experience it gets a little sketchy whenever there's someone blinking around and don't know where they're at. Henderson's still out there in second. Benoit taking the lead. Collier sitting right there on Henderson's back bumper until we going into turn one here. Takes that low side. See if he can get ahead of Henderson coming out of turn two. Looks like Henderson is going to have that run, keep him from coming all the way up. He's going to be hoping out of turn 4 to be able to claim that position. Benoit's going to go down and give him some dirty air to deal with. And he's going to go back up and make sure that Henderson, sorry, can't take it. But Brooks again has found his way through the field and up to the front. He might be one to watch tonight. Still got, what, 44 laps to go on this next time to line, but he's showing himself coming through here. It's been now 2 times that he's made his way through the field like that. Amberg's falling back a little bit. EJ back there in 10th place. He's fallen back a little bit. Seaward's made his way back up to 12th. Just some of the more common names that I've heard. Guys are still 2 by 2 back behind. Change. Camera's just too far away. If it was closer, it'd be nice. Just a little bit though. Need a good in between. Does give a good perspective here of where the guys are at on track though. Still running 2 by 2. Might be having a pass for lead here. Henderson. Trying to take the low side on Benoit and Brooks. Oh, we got a truck wrecking in the background. Cody Tabor. Oh, that truck is destroyed. Let's see what happened here. Alright. Let's watch this one from chopper cam, see what we picked up. Yeah, he just went up the track straight into 23. Straight into that safer barrier. Destroyed the front end of that truck. Looks like he got it back rolling though, so should have made it back into the pits. Yep. Oh, he's gonna go around, make sure he doesn't get that black flag. Alright. Brooks. Looks like he's the one that made it to the line first out of everybody though. It's our 5th caution tonight. Be about, what will be 41 laps to go this time at the line. See if any of these guys come on into the pits. And, ooh, a couple of them playing games. And Austin Brooks is going to lead them down the pits. We'll see if he comes out first, though. Looks like a little bit more than half of the field came on and through the pits. And he is going to make it out of the pits first as well, so didn't lose it. Any position through the pits. Did lose about 5 positions because of people who stayed out. I had some guys in the back stay out as well. They had only pitted about 5-6 laps ago, so not too bad. Nice fresh tires. Hide that again. McCabe is out of the race, so that is 100% guaranteed. Should not be coming back as far as we can tell. I believe that makes 3 trucks that are out tonight. Actually, no, sorry. McCabe is out on the track, it looks like. My bad. No? No, he is out. Okay. His name just highlighted for whatever reason on the SDK, so do apologize for that. What are we doing, SDK? Come on. You know, Dallas, I don't know how you're sitting up there in 4th place and still managing to message in stream chat, but I still appreciate it, man. Looking good out there. Let's see. Side note, could have a sponsor to give us some, commercial time in between here. So if anybody, you know, has any sponsorships, knows anybody who would like to put a little advert out there, just let me know. We'll get something made up and be able to run that during the cautions. In the meantime, it does look like the pace truck's lights are off. Everybody's 2x2. We're going to get started again this time. Benoit's going to lead us up to this Geico start zone. Again, he's going to wait till the very last second, hit that gas pedal, take on off away from Franklin and Daniels. See which one of these guys can take it coming out of turn 2. Off the starts, it is not the same as the rest most of the time, but it does look like he is going to take it out. Get that run out of the corner and be able to hold on to that position. Dallas trying to fight Daniels for third. And Brooks back there already up into fourth. No, he only started in like 6th, but he knows how to make those moves. Two by two again. Dallas up into 2nd place. Looks like he's gonna let Brooks have that high line. Wonder if he's playing some games, trying to save some tires here maybe. There's 3 wide back behind him. Brooks, maybe got up into that wall a bit. Looks like he might have had some issues. Maybe he's just running high. Oof. Moving all over the track. Looks like Ferrer is going to be coming up, trying to get under Benoit over here. See if he can complete the move out of the corner here. Looks like he does have some help from Henderson. Henderson's going to try to get that run down the straight. He's going to stick behind Benoit this time around. Truck coming out of the pit, stand down on the apron. Being real nice. Sure the drivers appreciate that. Ferrer is going to take the lead. Nice clear way out in front now. Let's see if there's some battling going on back here a little bit. Brooks going to be in the middle of a 3 wide. Ooh, slotting in right behind Dallas. Right in front of Daniels. Man, that was a tight gap. Franklin over there, trying to stay on the low line, see if he can get past Mate on Tabor. Henderson taking the low line up front, and Brooks just breezing right on by on that low line. See when it comes to the end, he might be using a bit of that tire right now, might be a little too early, we don't know. Oh, looks like Dallas is going to get in the wall bit here. Oh, Isaac Singleton way down off under the apron. That's interesting. These guys are putting up a nice little fight here. Isaac looks like he might be taking the lead of this little group, put him up into 4th place. See if he can solidify that though. He's got some competition there in Brooks and Tabor. Still 3 wide. Tabor gets in the wall a bit. Oh, he saved it. Did he save it? Dustin did save it. Like Dallas had to slow up a bit for that as well, but kept it under control. We're good here. See, they still fighting up here? Yep, still a little bit of battle. Still running good. A little bit of battling. There is a gap between 2nd and 3rd, but 1st and 2nd here, bumper to bumper it looks like. Got those PRS setup trucks out front. These guys are working together. Trying to get that PRS name out there. Back about 2 seconds to 2nd place now. We got Benoit. So Ferreira and Henderson either know what they're doing or they're burning up their tires. We'll see what happens here. It's like our leader early on in the race, EJ Luna, is way back there. Oh, we got a truck way slow, way down low. Don't know. Looks like that was Daniel Maddox. I don't know what was going on there though. Up front we're 2 wide, fighting for the lead again. Anderson got the lead, but Ferreira's fighting right on back. They got that 2-second lead and they're like, alright, it's go time, we can fight now. Be interested to see how far these guys can run it. I know that these setups are good, I've raced them personally. Looks like Ferreira's gonna try to keep that high line. Oh, we do have a yellow flag out. Where are we at? Oh, we got a truck backwards on the wall on the high line, turn 2. Better not drive too far backwards, don't want to get disqualified, but in the meantime, let's take a look back and see what we got here. Looks like we got Stephen Downton and 29, I believe that's Brad Haldane. Yeah, looks like he was just expecting a bit more room, got up into Stephen. Stephen wasn't really budging, and wrecked them both. So, not sure how much damage Stephen had there. We watched that front end pop off and come right back. Sure that can't be too great for Arabia's truck there, number 30. But we will see. Let's go back to live view and let's see who all makes it down pit road. Sure, we'll see a few guys back there that have a bit of damage, try to get some of that repaired. Looks like everybody but Seward, Collier, and Bellum came into the pits. Let's get that Oh, let's see. Tim Henderson came into the pits first, and looks like he'll be coming out of the pits first as well. Maintaining that position as well as he could, given the non-pitters there. Those guys that didn't pit are on some fairly fresh rubber, though. Looks like if this is correct, and I could be completely wrong, looks like they're about 3, 5, and 4 laps old on their last pit stop, which I am probably completely wrong on, to be honest, but that's fine. We'll get there, and I'll figure out what information I'm actually reading. Actually, that is wrong. 100% wrong. Looks like Dallas last time he pitted was lap 43. Last time Rob pitted was lap 60, and last time Scott pitted was lap 59. These guys are on a little bit older rubber. Not too bad though. About 15 laps. Let's get up here. Dallas is going to be our starting truck as we're coming around, be going green this next time by. Let's see if Dallas does an early jump, waits till the last second, or what he does here. Got Rob Collier on his outside though. Nice Timu truck. Pretty fast racer up there. EJ Luna though, making his way up. He's in 5th place for this start. Bottom of the 3rd row. Be a nice little start for him. Hopefully he can manage to keep his way up front this time for himself. Looks like Ethan Amberg did manage to find himself a lap down at some point. Don't know when or where that happened. Maybe he got a little bit slipped up or something during one of those cautions and had to repair some damage or something. This is our 6th caution of the night coming to an end. See if it is our last, as we got 25 laps to go on this restart. Dallas here, once again, will be starting us off here in this Geico restart box. And looks like he's going to take a pretty early jump to it. Rob not really prepared for that by the looks of it, as Scott Bellum will be taking that inside of Rob Collier. See if he can hold that position. EJ back there sticking to the low side. He's going to have Benoit coming on his outside. Looks like Dallas is doing a good job keeping Rob behind him, but I don't think Scott's gonna do the same. They're taking him 3 wide. Dallas right there in the middle. See if he can get the run off the corner. Looks like he doesn't come up soon enough to block Rob. He is gonna get that run and get past Scott. Gonna come down in front of him. Secure that spot. Rob's gonna slot up to the middle though. Rob Collier's making a nice little gap. Oh, Dallas gets turned around. Truck's up on 2 wheels. Oh, Ethan Amber got clipped there in the rear quarter. Everybody almost missed it. That's going to be our 7th caution, but 24 laps to go. Watch that one in live time. Go back there and just get a nice overhead of what happened. Pretty sure we saw, but you know, it's always nice to get a second perspective. Get that chopper cam once again. Just gets clipped just a little bit right in that, right where it always spins the truck. And right as he's starting to grip back up, he gets right there into Ethan. Unfortunate. wrong place, wrong time, and yeah, we will get back going live here. Accident going on. Let's get back up here to Rob Collier up front. See if anybody heads down the pits here. Rob and Scott, that first place truck, the 02, and the third place truck of the number 1, both have not pitted in the last 20 laps now, so they are going to be getting a little bit of tire wear quite a bit sooner than the trucks around them. Of Josh Benoit and Tim Henderson, that 46 and number 7 Toyota over there, who both pitted on lap 73. So we're going to be on quite a bit fresher rubber, about 10 to 15 laps roughly. Isaac Singleton over there in 4th in that Sharpie truck as well, by the way. He's been around kind of midfield all night long, but managed to find his way up to 4th place here in this restart. As long as they don't hit pit road this time around. Riding a roller coaster over there, Dallas? Sure what it looked like. Unfortunately, it does look like you're going to be at least a lap down, though. Hopefully, you can get your truck repaired and get you out there. I'm guessing you already used your faster repair. Is unfortunate. We're running pretty good out front there. Lights on the pace truck are off as we're going here into 1. Everybody's going to double stack. Got Rob Collier and Josh Benoit starting in that front row. Scott Bellum and Tim Henderson in the second row. Isaac Singleton and Bill Daniels in the third row. Thomas Ferreira and EJ Luna in that 4th row. And Dustin Franklin and Austin Brooks in that 5th row. Austin Brooks has been making his way through the field pretty quick recently, so we'll see what happens there. See if he can make his way back up to the front. And I might have been wrong. Might be, looks like Steven Downton in that 5th row. Do apologize. He's going to be starting that outside back there. Coming around through 4. See the pace truck come on down into the pits and watch these guys go green once again. Be 20 laps to go when they hit the line this time. Rob Collier has the control here as he's going green early in that box. Taking notes from Dallas, I'm sure. Getting a nice jump off of Benoit and Bellum. Coming into turn 1, holding that high line, dipping kind of down a bit. We see Brooks back there already coming out. 3 wide back in the back there. A lot of guys sticking to that high line, trying to get the run down the straight. Looks like Benoit's going to take to the low side, trying to get past Collier here. He's on a lot fresher tires, so he might have that grip. Looks like he's going to slide it right on up there, right up to the top of the track, out into the lead. Not Not bad, not bad. Got a little bit of battling going on back here behind him, though. Got some 3 wide, maybe 4 wide right here. 4 wide in turn 2. Coming out of turn 2, they go back 3 wide. Isaac slots in right there in front of Brooks. He's probably had a little bit of a check up there. Looks like Rob's going to be sticking to Benoit's bumper, not letting him get too far out. Ferreira might have something to say about that, though. Brooks already found his way up into 4th place. Ferreira on Collier's low side. Maybe making a pass on Benoit. Brooks coming on up, making his name well known. Showing those guys up front, hey, you haven't lost me yet. Still got 2x2. Brooks making his way, trying to get past Benoit up here. Already made it past Ferrer and Collier. Looks like Daniels is also going to be up here. Not letting him get too far away as they're going 3 wide into turn 1. Collier in the middle. Oh, getting real tight. He's taking him on the low side. We'll see if he can pull it off. Brooks. Oh, he's going to turn him. Oh, they're in the wall. They're wrecking, they're wrecking. Oh no, that is not what these guys wanted up front. Oh, they're still wrecking. Brooks definitely got some damage there. Hopefully he can get that truck fixed up a bit. Brad Haldane, sorry. Got some damage on that truck. Alright, let's back him on up here. See what happened. Alright, so we know it all started way over here with Benoit. Let's get ourselves... Let's do the blimp cam. We need a good view of this. Starts off Benoit getting a little sideways after Brooks tapped him on the rear end, shoving Brooks into the wall, sideways in front of the whole field. Steering into it, trying to keep it straight. Singleton dives way down below, and the 5 truck just gets clipped right in that rear quarter panel. Goes flying. Looks like they're keeping the brakes locked up. He's all good, everything's all good. Let's see where the rest of the issues started here. Oh, everybody starts coming up track to avoid and just gets too many trucks trying to fit in one spot. Yep. Alright. Unfortunate wreck. Only a few trucks look to have gotten any damage though, so hopefully that doesn't take anybody out of the race. Everybody should be good. Quite a few guys here in the pits, including Rob Collier, EJ Luna, and Bill Daniels there. Dallas Seward possibly coming out of the pits first. Yes, coming out of the pits first out of anybody. So he's in a really good position right now. He's going to be starting ahead of all those guys. After that wreck we saw earlier, I'm sure that he is real happy with that. Welcome in. Apologize for that. Just got a little message on the side from someone that's watching right about now. Still got some guys coming through the pits, probably getting some repairs, including Cody over here, one of the trucks that we saw hit there off the start. Looks like Benoit is going to be coming down the pits, maybe trying to get some more damage repaired. We do see that tire poking out on the front driver's side there. Still definitely has some damage. Don't know if he has fast repair or if he's already used that. So I guess we'll see here what he does. 14 laps to go right now, so we're coming down to it. And doesn't look like he's using his fast repair, but he's definitely getting some new tires. So, getting all four. Yep, he got all four. Probably getting some gas. Just making sure that he can survive any green-white checkers. Got Thomas Ferreira out here starting in front, with Isaac Singleton starting in that outside of that first row. Caton, the one we saw early on in this race, running real good, but up front, but he got into the wall and it sent him to the back of the pack. Found his way back up front. Sean Dion, I think that's how you say his name, has managed to find his way back. I believe he was a lap down earlier, so he's doing good for himself. I'm sure he's happy right about now. And of everybody that pitted right now, Rob Collier in that third row, starting on the inside. We'll see what he can pull out right now with, I believe, are lights still on the truck? It looks like they are off, so they're going to be starting here. 13 laps to go. Let's see what they can do here. A little bit spaced out. Ferrer gets a nice jump off the start. Caton's going to be right up there with him, trying to pass Singleton going into turn one. Rob Collier's making his move early, saying he doesn't want to be stuck behind these guys. He wants to get out in that lead and try to run away from the rest of the field. Dallas back there getting a little loose. Ferrera's kind of running away from the field a little bit here, by the looks of it. See EJ Luna on that bottom line back there as well. He's going to be trying to make his way up. All of these guys battling, trying to get back up to the front. We're 4 wide across the line this time. The battle for second place. Oh, they're bumping. Oh, Rob sideways. They get it all together. We're good. Keep racing. Good deal. Still a little bit sketchy back there. Probably got some hot tires and some ripped up rubber. Looks like Caton's going to make that pass for second place. Maybe. Coming on to the front stretch. Just clears him. Looks like Franklin's going to take it to the bottom line though. Daniel's right there behind him. Going to try to push him. We got Brooks and EJ Luna back here though. They're going to be trying to make their way up to that front. These guys have both been really good contenders tonight. We'll see if they manage to pull it off. Bumper to bumper here. They're going to be trying to catch Ferreira. They don't want him pulling away too much. Oh, looks like Caton's going to be getting in that wall once again, finding his way back towards the back. That wall is not his friend here tonight. Looks like Brooks is going to be making that pass for third place. We'll see if he can hold it. Maybe second place here going into turn 2. EJ's right there behind him though. Ferreira keeping on that high side. Nope, kind of giving a little bit of a block, but unsure. Gonna kind of go down and block Brooks a little bit. Try to give him some dirty air, but Brooks is going to hold it right on that low line. Probably burning up a bit more tire than he wants to, but going to get right there to Ferreira's bumper. EJ's trying to figure out where he wants to go as well. Looks like he's going to sit there with that group on the high side maybe. Nope, he's going to go low. As Brooks is going to complete that pass going on in the back stretch. EJ still sitting there. You guys are all fighting real close here. 5 guys fighting for the win here tonight. As we're getting up to 8 laps to go here when we cross the line. 3 wide across the line. Nope, down to 2 wide. EJ needs to make a pass if he's gonna, you know, go fight for the win. Him and Brooks both have brand new tires from that last caution. Looks like Henderson's gonna be right there with him. He is also on some brand new tires. Carrera is the only one up front right now with some old tires. Last time he pitted was lap 73. The rest of them pitted at lap 85. Brooks getting that lead out, stretching it. EJ trying to push Daniels up here. Don't know if they have any sort of team or anything going, but looks like Rob Collier is going to be making his way up. And Daniels, oh, I must have missed it. He somehow got up there. Oh, they're wrecking behind. Steven Downson got turned. Oh, there's hoods flying. There's bumpers missing. There's another truck back. Alright. Alright. Got some wrecking going on. Let's go see what happened here. Alright. Looks like gonna need some chopper cam. See who touched whose bumpers. Looks like Steven just got a little bit high there, right in front of the 7. Got right in the wrong spot. Got into Singleton, got into Dane. Yeah. Just a bit of tight racing. A little bit less gap than what everybody was hoping for. It's going to be our 9th caution here tonight. 6 laps to go right now. When we go back to the green, we should have, it'll either be a green, white, checkered or a 3 laps to go. Somewhere around there. And we'll find out. We're also going to see who's going to take this last minute pit stop. Is Thomas Frere going to take that pit stop, get some new tires, and think that or hope that he can get back through the field? Sitting there in 4th place. His tires will be about 25 laps old by the time we get to that line for the finish. Nope, looks like everybody's staying out. Steven did go down into the pits. Does have quite a bit of damage there, so we'll see if he has his fast repair. Benoit also down into the pits, probably shooting for some new tires, just trying to see what he can pull out. Got about 5 or 6 trucks down here in the pits. Nothing, not the whole field, but doesn't look like Steven has his fast repair. I'm gonna bet that that truck has some required repairs, and he's gonna be out for a minute. Hopefully, for his sake, he can make it back out onto the track. But in the meantime, it looks like Sean Dion is gonna make it back out on the track first out of all the guys that pitted, putting him in 11th place for this restart. And I don't know who all is lapped down at the moment. I believe Ethan Amberg just got his lap back, which should put it somewhere around Steven Downton or Brad Haldane for the first car lap down. We'll get that information as these guys are coming out of the pits and tell us where we're at. But at the moment, it looks like Benoit might be out of contention because he is also still in the pits. He might be waiting until the last second. Same with Steven, though. He might be waiting until the last second. Does look like Benoit's out of the pits. So he is back there. He is on the lead lap. We may still see him find his way through. Thomas Pereira and nope, sorry, my bad. Got some updates coming on that aren't useful. Looks like Steven Downton was able to make it back out on track. Let's see what his truck looks like. He does have front and back on it, so that's good. Oh, nope, I lied. He just has a passenger side fender, so sure he's going to be filling that these last few laps, but hopefully new set of tires will be able to help him out a bit. See if these guys can keep it clean. Looks like the lights on the truck are off as we're coming into turn 2, so we'll be going green with 3 laps to go. Sure, these guys are going to be fighting for it, and they're not going to want to let it go. Not sure what the points battle is looking at like at the moment, but basically look at the front of the field here, and I'm sure that these guys are the ones that are at the top of that points list. Brooks did manage to find his way into the lead. I think he was, if I remember right, he was pulling away with it. Daniels was on his bumper when that caution came out. EJ Luna is starting in P3 with Ferreira in P4, and Franklin and Collier starting in that third row, P5 and P6. Brooks is going to have control here coming through this Geico restart zone. See where he goes.
Green, green, green.
Looks like he's going to go right there at the beginning of the zone, get that nice jump off of Daniels. EJ is going to take right there with him. Rob Collier looks like he's going to be following him up. Let's see if they can get clear Daniels on that high line. EJ definitely has him cleared. We'll see what about Rob. Rob also has him cleared by the looks of it. They're coming still down to 2 laps to go when they hit the line this time. Some nice fighting here, nice battling, nice clean racing. Got some passes going on in the back as well. Rob Collier's got a little bit of help from Daniels there on the bottom row. Looks like Brooks is going to come down and try to block him. Rob's still sitting there right there on his bumper. We'll see if EJ can get a run on the high side here. Looks like he doesn't get to his... Oh, we got some truck sideways. Oh, Seward almost went over. That's going to be our 10th caution of the night. Let's see what happened here. That's going to bring out our first green-white checkered of the night. Looks like we might have just ran out of space here coming out of the corner. Yep. Dallas got a little bit loose and just got right up into the 7. That 7 truck has been very unlucky tonight. I've seen him in quite a few incidents, unfortunately, for him. Back out up front. Brooks, Collier, and Luna, top 3. Not sure how many green-white checkers we have, so that's some more information I'm going to have to figure out for next week. Looks like we do have a couple guys back there went into the pits, but they're all at least 1 lap down. So. Javon has managed to make a lap back at some point as well, so good for him on that. Managed to work his way up. We thought he was completely out of the race there in the beginning, so from 21st to 18th, so I'm sure he's not necessarily happy about that, but you know, better than what it could have been. Steven's in the pits again, trying to get some more of that damage repaired after the front end of his truck was taken off in the last caution. Everybody's still running. Doesn't look like anybody really wants to pit up in that front group. They're all pretty content with their tires and their fuel. If we get too many more of these, we'll see what entails as far as fuel. You know, some of these guys I'm sure fueled up for all of the green-white checkers, but some of them may have only fueled for 1, maybe 2. Sure, we will, we'll see what happens though. Have at least 1 more lap. The guys do look like they're doubling up, so I'm gonna guess that next lap should be our last lap under caution. Under this caution, I should say. Over here hitting buttons. Buttons are not good to hit. Alright. Lights on the truck did go off, so we will be going green this time. First green, white checkered of the night. Was supposed to be 100 laps here at Michigan. It looks like we're going to be somewhere around like 107, 108. Or, sorry, 105, I believe. If my math is correct. May or may not be. We'll see. Looks like Javon did manage to get another lap back, so he's down to 17 laps down. He's going to make that comeback and come win this thing. 100%, guaranteed. Some good racing tonight. Good, close, tight racing. Did have some single file there for a while, right in the middle of the race, but that was just the calm before the storm. Guys have been battling it out the last 50 laps pretty hard and tough. We'll see what they do here in these possible final 2 laps. Pace truck's gonna come on down into the pits here in just a second, and Austin Brooks is gonna take control of the field. Rob Collier on his outside, EJ Luna right behind him, and Bill Daniels starting in 4th. Gonna hit that throttle right in the beginning of that box. EJ's gonna get right there. Looks like he is gonna get beside Rob. See if these guys work together at all. If they stay too wide, if they battle. Everybody's staying pretty tame out back. Maybe got a little bit of 3 wide going. Trying to make some passes. Last minute. Oh, got some shaking going back there. Looks like everybody kept it clean. EJ's going to go to the low side, see if he can take Brooks on the low side. Rob's taking that high side, going to try to get that run out of the corner. Daniels might be right there to try to push him out of the corner. Still side by side. Crossing the line, Brooks has it. We are white flag. Next flag ends this race. 3 wide into turn 1. EJ on the low side, Brooks in the middle, and Collier on the outside. Coming out of turn 2, Brooks is going to get that lead back. EJ is going to drop back, get right there behind Collier. See if Collier can get it on the outside here going out of it, or into turn 3, my bad. Still side by side, EJ back there. Daniels hoping that these guys mess up a little bit. Rob's going to take him down low, cross the line, and Austin Brooks is going to win it. Rob Collier in P2 and Bill Daniels in P3. EJ Luna finished in P4. Franklin finished in P5. Dallas Seward in P6. Benoit in P7. Henderson in 8th. Bellum in 9th. And Ethan Amberg come back to finish 10th place. Alright. Nice, clean race here tonight. And let's see if we can get some official results. Maybe, possibly. Yep, there we go. Don't know why the tower's showing. Let's retry that one more time. There we go. Alright, so we do have Austin Brooks here, beating out Rob Collier by 75 thousandths of a second. Bill Daniels in P3. EJ in P4 confirmed, and there's your finishing lineup. Let's watch this burn out real quick. How are we gonna... Come on. There we go. How are we gonna miss this man's burnout? I do need a driver information box. That would be nice. So that's something I'll have to get added into my little software here. We're not going to be able to pull the drivers in, unfortunately. So that will be all for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you guys next week, and we'll see if Steven lets me. This has been RK Broadcasting with Nexus Truck Series here at Michigan International Speedway. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all next week. Goodbye.